Jason. I'm from Canada, and I just finished my my DTS with Keith here at YWAM Tyler. And man, God showed me so much through the lecture phase of the DTS. But there's one thing I want to share from outreach is this. One night we went out to do street evangelism, and throughout the outreach I had kind of been a little bit passive. I had just sat on the sidelines, and I didn't really want to go out, and I didn't really want to share the gospel because I was afraid of messing up. I was afraid of not being good enough, and the language barrier and other circumstances that had happened in the outreach had just gotten to me. But that night God moved in my heart, and I just knew that I had to go out. I had to be bold. It was time to do His will. So we went out that night, and we started walking around, and we found a skate park where there were just a lot of homeless people living, and they were all doing drugs and drinking, and it was just, that was their home. They all lived there, and I typically I'd be scared of places like that, but God just gave me so much courage, and I just got bold, and I said, no, we're going there. I want to go to the places where no one else wants to go. So we walked up, and they were really friendly to us, and they just started talking, and I got to talk with one dude. Well, he came up to me, he approached me, and he just went, he just yelled at me. He just said, "Punk rock's not dead," and that was his intro to me. And I was like, "That's cool, man." But we started talking, and I asked him if I could pray for him. He said yes, but not here, because his friends were all there, and that was just his reputation was at stake. So we took him. We walked a bit to a park, and started talking to him, and he started sharing his life, and he told me that his brother had robbed him, had taken advantage of him, taken everything that he owned. And so he was stuck on the street, and he just started crying. And it was in that moment where I saw someone go from rock hard, drug addict, alcoholic, to broken, where I got God's heart, and I really realized that there was no more time to be passive. There was no time to stand on the sidelines and watch. That this was God's heart. This was my call. Like, this was the gospel. And in that moment, I really just saw God's heart, and I saw that this was, yeah, we got to tell him about Jesus that day, and he was really drunk, but he was really open, and it was just amazing seeing Jesus and seeing the gospel and seeing how crucial it is that we can't keep it to ourselves, that there are broken people out there, there are hungry people out there, and it just changed my life forever when I realized that the gospel wasn't something that I could keep to myself anymore. You have to share it, and God just gave me a heart to share it, and that night it just really changed my life. So yeah.